Good morning. This is Sunday morning. I'm dedicating this video to I'm a Junk Collector, Don. I see he's got a lot of problems with starting his small engines also, so I'm not alone on this one. I'm going to mix up some 32-to-1 gas for my XL2 home light, and we're going to try to start it again, but I got to get out of this good shirt here. I don't want to ruin it. Good morning. This video is dedicated to Don. I'm a junk collector. He made a video dedicated to me, so I think I'll dedicate this to Don. First of all, we have kind of like old mixed gas, which is a couple of years old, I guess, and that could be why I'm having trouble starting it. So we're going to mix up a fresh batch, and we've got the container here of the oil to mix, and I'm going to try to mix 32-to-1, which is what this chainsaw calls for. The book calls for 16-to-1 if you're using an off-brand oil. If you're using home light oil, 32-to-1. We're going to just mix 32-to-1 in here. But first, before we do anything, we're going to dump what gas that's in here, in this chainsaw, into this container. There's not that much, but it's there. We'll get it out because it's old, it's stale. Now, I still got the screw in the gas canister. Still in there, but I loosened the cap, so that will act as a vent. I will be taking this cover off again and putting that hose in. I'll just stick a little hose in there, but I won't put a screw in the hose. It'll have a little pinhole in it. Unless I really leave it over to the side, there shouldn't be any problem with too much gas leaking. Right now, we'll just put the cover on. And I'm working on this table here, which is the picnic table, but I got a piece of plywood here, this warped piece of plywood, because I just painted my work table over there, and when I start using gas or carburetor cleaner and stuff, it takes up the paint and it looks like hell. So, all right, we got a little, this is old gas now. We're just going to take and dump this into something else, and we're going to mix up some fresh 32-to-1. Well, I got to get a magnifying glass to read the fine print here. I think this is the full container. We'll mix up 32-to-1 in here, and there's probably not a full gallon here, so it's going to be kind of like an estimation. All right, what we have to do here is, this is a full container, sealed, okay? Now, this is a 2-gallon can, but it is half full, or less than half full. So we're going to have to estimate, but we always estimate a little on the high side with the concentration. It's better to have a little more oil in it than not enough. So this is going to just be a starting video. That's all it is going to be. We're not doing anything else. We're not working on the chainsaw or anything else other than trying to start it. So here it says, for a ratio of 16-to-1, you need, this is an 8-ounce container, 8 ounces in 1 gallon of gas. But I don't think I've got it. This is a gallon container. This is a 2-gallon container, but it's not going to take full gallon. I think we're going to be about a half a gallon. So we're going to really have to figure this one out. All right. The premix that you buy in Home Depot or anything are 40 to 1, 50 to 1. You can't use that in these here. You'll ruin the engine. This calls for 16 to 1 and 32 to 1, depending on the brand of oil you use. That's what it says in the book. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the oil, the gas rather, and I like these old containers. I hate these. Are we in camera, Tom? Just
Yeah.
look and make sure we're in. Tommy's checking the camera and making sure that we're in. I like these. I hate these other things. It's crazy. I like them with this. I've got a couple of them where I had to drill out the damn thing here because it wouldn't come out, and I had to drill a hole here so it'd have a vent. It's a mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this gas all in here. But it feels to me like it's not even a half a gallon. So, but that's okay. We use this so little, we'll just put what I think is going to be the right amount of oil in here. I don't even think this is a half a gallon. I've got more gas, but I don't want to go using it all up. I like to have gas on hand for the generator. I run the generator every 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes once a month, and she starts on the second pull. I use stable in the gas, and she starts up good, and I add fresh gas to top off the generator gas tank, because it's a metal tank and you don't want condensation to build up. So what you do is fill it to the top so the condensation can't build up. Well, it's hard, you can't tell, but I am figuring that this is not even a half a gallon. So this foil out of here. All right. Now, the question is, how much oil do we put in here? Well, we don't really know. I can't even tell. I'm estimating probably I put 4 ounces in here. So I know 4 ounces. Well, it don't tell you that, but you just got to kind of like, you got to do your math, and I'm no good at that. I wanted a mixture of 32 to 1. 32 to 1 would be 8 ounces of this oil and 2 gallons of gas. Well, we're not going to mix that much because we're never going to use it. So we're mixing a small amount. All right. Just move this out of here, move this out of here, move this out of the way. Shake it up. Make sure it don't. And let's just see what it looks like. All right, let's put it in.
Almost 5 minutes so far.
All right, that's okay. Let's see if I can get it in without. I'm not going to put much in here. All right. Just got maybe half the tank. That's all we need. All right. These tree things are all over the place here. Getting better though, not so many falling off. Okay, let's close. This is empty. Move this out of the way. There's a place called Cumberland Farms in Connecticut. I guess they're in other states too. And it's the only station that I see that does not have the ethanol labels on the gas pumps. They built a new, they remodeled and built a new, actually they built a new Cumberland Farms earlier last year, I guess, late last year. And what they did is they put all new pumps in. They got like, I don't know, 6 pumps or 8 pumps. Every one of them, and I checked, none of them have the ethanol. All your pumps that have ethanol, they have a little sign saying 15% ethanol. That's what they use in Connecticut. Well, this is Cumberland Farms gas. There's no ethanol in it because if they did, by law, they have to have the sign on it, the sticker. None of the pumps have the sticker, so I'm guessing that they do not have ethanol, so I'm ethanol-free gas. Well, we're going to start this now. We're going to try. And this is dedicated to you, Don. All right, full throttle. Full choke. Here we go. All right, let's try half choke. All right, full choke again. Now we got the switch on. A lot of times I forget to turn that on, but no, it's on. Well, let's open the gas. Just crack it a little so we get some air in there. So you can't say that the vent is clogged with a screw. We'll leave the cap loose and we'll try it. Exercise. This is how I get my exercise. All right, let's go half choke. We still got the gas cap loose.
Here we go. Are you ready? Full throttle. Let's use that's half choke. I've been doing this for half choke now.
All right, let's try all of it. Let's take the choke right off completely. And see how it works. Oil on the plywood. Oil is finally coming out of that chain bar. I bet you it's going to stop now. Let's see it. Okay. Get to the camera. Well done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for dedicating one to me. This one, it was for you, Don. You take care and keep up the great work.